Oh, look, this is the Holy Ghost inside of this bottle. Because it's like water. It flows and feels whatever the object is. So, once I open this bottle and I pour it, now it's flowing and it's feeling what? Can you still say that that's still water? Yes. It's in a different form though now. Is it still water even though it's in a different shape? Yes. I was used to this shape. But now it's in that shape. So, but it's still water. It's still water. When I look at the solid, can y'all agree that that's solid? That's solid. But is it water?
Yes, it is.
No, that's different. That's different. That don't look like what's in there. It don't look like. Now, I don't know how long this thing gonna take. Oh, it's hot. I don't know how long it's gonna take before it start doing what I needed to do, which is it's gonna start boiling. And when water starts boiling, guess what happens to it? The steam that comes out of it, is that still water? It still carries the same formula as H2O. It don't matter what form is it. If it's the flowing steam, I can still put my hand over it and feel that it's real. I put my hand over, I feel that I may not can see it when it gets up here, but as long as it's just forming coming from this pot, I can see the steam begin to happen. What are you saying to me? Well, the steam is like God. God is a spirit. Even though you can't see the steam when it begins to go up in the air, you know it's still got to be there. That's how God is. God is like the steam that comes from the pot. You know that that's water, but I can't see it. It's not in the same form. I believe there's three though. Yeah, that's three. There it is. 1, 2, 3. There's 3. But do you believe that all 3 of these are still? Do you believe that all 3 of these are still H2O? Do you still believe all? I don't care what form God comes here. You just gotta believe He is. I don't care what form God comes here. You just gotta believe He's still God. However He chooses to manifest Himself. You got to understand the manifestations of God is the Father, the Word, and the Holy Ghost. But all 3 of them are simply one. They are one in the same. And what God does is now I see some steam coming from that pot. What God does is God uses things now. He uses the simplest things. Look at somebody and say the simplest things. Stuff that people are confused about. God will use the simplest of things to confuse those that are smart, those that are wise. That's why God said men's wisdom is like folly to him. It's foolishness to him because you can't even understand that all of these are God. We are the same. Even though we different, we are the same. Even though Jesus was a solid, just give him time. He's going to turn. Just give him time. He's going to turn back into the Spirit God. He's still God. Even though he appears in a solid form, he's still. He said, I want to be inside of you. So you might be the cup. You might be the pot. You may be a little bigger than both of them. But you know what? By the time the Holy Ghost, the water fills. By the time the Holy Ghost gets on the inside of you, you begin to bubble up because you start feeling like something is in my belly. I can feel something stirring stirred up in my belly. It feels, Jesus said, if you only understood who I was, he said, you would ask me for a drink. You said, well, how can I ask you for a drink? You ain't got no water.